Hello folks, welcome back. I'm going to show you something. So this is a share. Um, this is without the welcome screen and stuff like that. And this is a camera. So with this camera, I have 3 of them in fact. And this is with the LUT applied. And this is what you'll see on the screen. But if you look at what I'm looking at, it looks fantastic in the camera. Okay? It does not look like what it does on the flippy screen. So what you see is kind of like a whitewash, kind of like a film over what you're seeing. So this is one camera. This is the Nikon, okay? The only difference is it's kind of like a black film over it, what I'm seeing. It is darker than the what I'm seeing on the R6 Mark II. And if I go down here, so what camera am I looking at? Is that, no, this is the R6 Mark II, okay? So this is what you get with the LUT. This is the Nikon Z6. This looks like the best picture. And then this is the, okay, this is supposed to be Camlink 4K. All right, this is 2, okay. This is 3. What was it? There we go. Okay. So the Panasonic, all right, already has a LUT installed in there. Okay. And you get this look. I have to apply one to the Nikon and one to the R6 Mark II. Okay. So how do I do it? I'm going to go to Options, Live Demo Mode. And you can see now everything on the screen that I'm looking at. I'm going to turn off the music. I'm going to close that up. That way I don't distract you. Okay. So it's Camlink 4K. That's the R6 Mark II. All right. So I'm going to select a LUT. Now you see this BT 2020 camera? It's for Canon. Okay. Canon Log 3. BT 709 to Cube. Okay. It's a BT 2020 to 709. So I'm going to open it up. And now you see colors. And if you look down over here with the sliders on the 50 millimeter, all you do is, if I slid it all away, that's what you saw before. So if I remove the LUT, that's what you see. But there's a little slider on there, so I'm going to go back here to BT 2020. It's selected. And I'm going to put it halfway, okay? Right where I want to get it just right flesh tone, basically. Okay? But it's usually halfway. Now you start messing with the settings. So with the gamma, you can increase it, make it look a little bit more real life. The temperature, you can put it colder, warmer. I'm going to put it a little bit colder. You can put up the brightness, get a better picture. And then on the saturation, you can tone it down a little bit. Okay. But I'm going to do the tint first. How am I going to do it? I'm going to do it like, let's do a 5, okay? And then the saturation, you can either increase it or decrease it or leave it at 0. Yeah, look, I'm going to leave it like at 0 for now. And then I'm just going to increase the this part right here. So if I look a little bit too much orange, I just move this back. And I can turn orange or I can turn red. This is the green, red, okay, on the temperature. So I can leave this at 0. I can leave the tint at 0. This is just the basic stuff, what you have to do when you load this program in. So let's put it at 20. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good too. So all I have to do is the temperature or the tint. Let's do the temperature first. There we go. Okay. And I'm just doing it to extremes, folks, just to show you. So I'm going to move the tint a little bit to this way. So I look like more of a human being. All right. And then with the saturation, you can either increase it a little bit, give a little color, or you decrease it. It's whatever your preference is. Okay. So I'm going to leave that at a -5. I'm going to leave that at 10. I look pretty good now. All right. So let's go to the next camera. The ZF. So I got everything in the center. This is a 40 millimeter, by the way. So this is a two-part. First one is on the LUTs, showing you how to add a LUT to Ecamm, or if you have another program like Lightroom or DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut Pro. This is what you do, and you already have a preset, and it should recognize the files, whatever. But in this program, you have to select it. So I got a Z7 log, and I'm going to use that one. And you see, already blown out. If we go all the way to the left, that's where I looked before. But I usually put it right in the middle, right about there. Okay? That gives me a good base. And then all you do is kind of brighten it up a little bit. See, I'm just using the gamma. And then on the brightness, you can either lower it or, highlight the face. So it's up to you. And then on the temperature, you can either go a little bit there or a little bit cooler. Okay? Let's just make it a little bit cooler at 10. And then on the tint, the same thing. Green or red. It's up to you. All right, so I'm going to make it like there. And then on the saturation, you can either give it a little bit more pop, not too much, usually a 5, or you can bring it down 5. You almost look like a ghost. So I'm going to leave it at 5. We'll leave it there, okay? So if you try to match it, it's a little bit more redder, okay? From the Canon. So what you do is move the tint a little bit more. And not too much. About maybe 15. And reduce the saturation. Yeah, at 0. All right, that's close enough, okay? So this is how you mess with the LUTs. And, the saturation, I can bring it out just a hair. Just to match the R6 Mark II. That looks about the same, right? That's how you do it. And then, of course, the Panty Boy has a built-in LUT. So you could do a couple of things. One is the saturation. You can tone it down a little bit. Okay. And I'll put it at 10. Yeah, I don't want to do too much. But you see, I look kind of white. right? But I can brighten it up a little bit. I'll put it like on 20. And then on the gamma, I can either lighten it up or I can darken it and give me a dramatic effect. But I'm going to leave it at 0 this time. So the only other thing is the temperature. You want it warmer or you want it colder? And I think I want it a little bit warmer. I'm going to put it at 5. Okay. And then on the tint, see, I like this color right here more than the red. So now I look pretty good, right? So this is a built-in LUT. I loaded the 2 other LUTs, one for Nikon and one for Canon R6. And if I go over here to the minute, it changes automatically. So how do I know which camera it is? Well, this is a Canon LUT. So I got the R6 Mark II. It looks pretty good, right? And I made the face a little bit bigger. I'll go here. So I can do the same thing. Now I have a 40 millimeter lens instead of a 50 millimeter. But I'm going to do another video of why I'm putting in a 40 millimeter instead of the 350 millimeters. And then, of course, the last but not least, Panty Boy. So it's, I think it's trying to focus. Okay. All right. Okay, now it sees me. I got the face around me. There we go again. All right. And this is the S5 II, by the way. So what I can do is this. I can make it a little bit better. Just hopefully that's better. Now, just by changing the camera, that's the only thing that upsets me about this camera. I look green now, but believe me, just give it a little time because I'm blocking the glass, right? It's going to change color. Well, let me go back to the basic one. Okay. So I'm not going on a timer, but just look, it's going to change. So am I turning lighter? No, I'm starting to get darker. That's one thing about this Panasonic is like, is it from the monitor giving off the lights, you know, the different colors? Is it the TV? But you watch it and it says, what is going on? So anyway, and there we go. I just lost myself again. I want to put that down. Okay, let's get in the center. Okay, it's at the center point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a little bit, bring myself closer. And you see, I'm sorry, folks. I haven't seen this done before. So anyway, a little embarrassing right here. And I'm red too. So let's fix that since I'm here. I hate to put my glasses on it. I don't want to lose myself. So let's see with the tint. There we go. I look a little bit better. I'm not as red. But this is what you do. And this is how you do the LUTs. So now I'm going to go to the full screen. Options. Turn off live demo. I'm going to go to the rolling cameras. I'm cheating. I'm taking off the glasses, okay? So this is the R6 Mark II. All right. And this is on for a minute. So the last 3 minutes, folks, before I end this video. I hope this was helpful. I probably have to change the focus back in there. I had um, a human and animal. Okay. I should just put it on human. But anyway, that's a different story. So this is the R6 Mark II. I look pretty good. I got 13 seconds left. So you can see what happens with the white film just by applying the LUT and then doing the settings. And that's how you fix it. So this is looking pretty good. This one almost matches the other one. This is a 40 millimeter. And I'm going to do it like this. I can do it like that too. All right. I can do it like this. Look pretty good, right? And I can get closer. But you notice it's not focusing. I mean, it's not focus breathing like the camera that's going to come shortly. So this is the Nikon Z2. I'm sorry, Nikon ZF with the 40 millimeter Nikkor. Okay. The 40 millimeter compared to the 50 millimeters on the two other cameras. There's a reason why I'm doing that. Okay. And you'll see in the next video. Okay, now I'm at the panty boy. All right. And I can lower it just a little bit. And I can move this down too. I'm sorry. Okay. So I have to be in the center, I guess. If I look at the ball, okay, it should not focus breathe. I promise. But you notice just by moving the camera, it may be doing the auto white, okay, automatically. It's not staying at a certain temperature. So you notice I moved it more to the yellow, and all of a sudden my complexion changed. That's something new. And I'm going to go to back here. So you see, I look totally different now. But if I move this to, let's say, like that, okay, I'm redder now. Interesting, right? Now it's changing back. That's the only thing. I put it on the real-time LUT last time. I thought I'd switch it up to see what it was like. And this is what happens. Okay? So anyway, I hope this was helpful. It's fun. I love playing with the cameras and stuff. If no one has ever showed you how to do a LUT, don't follow my example. This is a new camera. I'm still learning. All right. I apologize to the Panasonic people, but I love the camera. It's fantastic. And anyway, if you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Any comments or questions, put it down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. And remember, stay safe. Keep smiling until next time. I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day.